So, if you have been down a rabbit hole at 11 p.m. trying to figure out whether Kajabi is actually worth the money, this video is for you. And I'm going to do something that I think a lot of videos don't do, which is give you an honest answer, whether it's good for you or not. This is not a sales pitch. There's no feature comparison chart, but only an actual real answer from someone who has been using the platform since 2014 and building on it for clients since 2019, and who became a certified Kajabi expert in 2022. So, is Kajabi right for therapists and coaches? Let's get into it. Maybe first, a quick word about who I am, because I think context matters here. My name is Jo-Anne. I'm a transpersonal therapist and coach, and I'm based in lovely County Clare on the west coast of Ireland. I've been in private practice since 2009, which means I've had a long time to figure out what works and what doesn't when it comes to running a practice. Over the years, my work moved more and more online, like with many therapists, and I started helping other therapists and coaches and practitioners do the same, to help them move their work online without them losing their minds in the process. Tech overwhelm is genuinely one of the most common things I see with my clients. They are brilliant, talented people who know exactly what transformation they offer, but who are completely stuck when it comes to technology side of things. And I have to say, Kajabi has been a huge part of how I help solve that for my clients. But, and this is important, it's not the right solution for everyone. And I'd rather you walk away from this video knowing exactly where you stand than sign up for something that isn't a good fit. So let's start with the basics. What is Kajabi actually? So Kajabi is what's known as an all-in-one platform. And I know that is a phrase that gets thrown around constantly these days. So let me tell you what it actually means in practice, because I think that's where it gets interesting for a lot of therapists who are solopreneurs and work by themselves. This means that your website, your email list, your online course, your programs, your membership site, your payment processing, your landing pages, your automations, and your client community is all in one place. There's one login, there's one dashboard, and there's one support team. So if you are currently duct taping together a WordPress site, a MailChimp account, a Teachable course, a Facebook group, and a Calendly link, and you're spending hours every month on integrations that may or may not be working, you'll understand immediately what that concept and why that concept is appealing. So for a solo practitioner or a small practice, the simplification alone can genuinely be life-changing. I've had clients jump around with joy and do the happy dance when they realized they could cancel 4 separate monthly subscriptions and just have one thing to manage. I can see them dancing around. So here's the honest case for Kajabi. And let me walk you through the things I genuinely love about it. After over 10 years of using it, there are definitely things I love about it. The first is exactly what I just described. Everything is in one place. And I want to be specific about why this matters for us as practitioners, because I think it goes beyond just convenience of logging into one thing. When you're a therapist or a coach in private practice, you are already wearing 17 hats. You're the practitioner, you're the admin, you're the marketer, you're the content creator, you're the bookkeeper, you're the social media manager, and somewhere in there, you're also trying to actually rest and have a life. The cognitive load of managing multiple platforms, multiple logins, multiple things that can go wrong all adds up. And it contributes to burnout. And I have a personal relationship with burnout, so I don't just say that lightly. So if you are the CEO, the chief everything officer, that solution could be really helpful for you. Kajabi genuinely reduces that load, and it's not to zero. No platform does that. Please, somebody develop one that does, but it reduces it significantly. The second thing I love is that it was built for knowledge and service businesses. So Kajabi wasn't designed to be a shop for physical products or an enterprise CRM or a general website builder. It was designed for people who sell knowledge, who offer coaching, who run courses and memberships and communities. That focus means the tools it has are well suited to what you actually do. Things like funnels and pipelines, which are basically the automated journey your client goes through. Things like coaching products where you can schedule and record sessions directly in the platform. And things like communities where your members can connect with each other and with you. It is really so supportive in practice. The third thing, and honestly, this is the one that makes the biggest difference for the practitioners I work with, is the automation. When you set up automation properly in Kajabi at the beginning, things happen automatically that used to require your attention for hours. So, for instance, someone buys your program, they get a welcome email, they get access, they get a reminder for the first call, all without you touching anything. So someone fills in a form on your website, they go straight into a specific email sequence that you have already written and set up without you having to go back and manually add them to it each time. So I've had clients actually tell me that setting up just a few automations gave them back about 4 hours every week. Hours they were spending on manual admin that a well-built Kajabi platform now handles for them. And that's not a small thing especially when you are already stretched. Yeah. And the fourth thing I want to mention is that Kajabi grows with you. I love that it's such a dynamic platform. So I've been on the platform since it was relatively simple, and it's developed significantly over the years. Whether you're just starting to move your practice online, or you want to eventually run a full membership site or a group program and a library of self-study courses, the platform can hold all of that. And you don't have to migrate to something else as you grow. There's plenty of space to store all of your knowledge and your program content for your clients. Now, this is the part I really want you to pay attention to. And let me tell you when Kajabi is not the right choice. Because I think this is where most information out there lets us down. They'll tell you all the reasons it's amazing and gloss over the reason it might not be the right fit for you right now or ever. And I'm going to tell you what that is. So, number one, Kajabi is probably not the right fit for you if you're just starting out and you're on a very tight budget. Kajabi is a premium platform and it costs more than a lot of its alternatives. And if money is genuinely tight right now, there are other tools that will serve you well while you're finding your feet. I'd rather you use something sustainable than stretch yourself financially for a platform you're not ready to grow into. It's also probably not the right fit for you if all you need is a simple website. If you have a 5-page practice website, a contact form, and no plans to add any digital products or online programs, Kajabi is more than you need then. It will be like buying a full professional kitchen and you only like to bake cupcakes over the weekend. There are simpler, cheaper tools for a simpler brief. And it might also not be the right fit for you if you are already embedded in a system that's working well. If your email platform is great, your course platform is doing what you need it to do, and everything's integrating without drama, don't fix what isn't broken, basically. So moving to Kajabi would be a significant migration project, and if the thing you have is working and you have no plans in growing it, this disruption might not actually be worth it. It's never just, keeping up with the Joneses is never a good idea. I also want to be very honest about the learning curve though. Kajabi is not complicated, but it is comprehensive. There's a period at the beginning where you're getting your head around how everything works, and that can feel really overwhelming. Most of my clients get there, but it's worth knowing that it's not instant. It's not a magical platform. There is a learning curve. It's like speaking Zulu, and nobody's going to expect you to speak Zulu if you don't. So what is Kajabi really, and who is it really brilliant for? It's brilliant for therapists, coaches, practitioners who are ready to move beyond purely one-to-one work. If you want to create something, a course or a membership, a group program that doesn't require you to be present every hour, Kajabi is built exactly for that. It's brilliant for practice owners who are currently managing multiple tools and finding it exhausting. If you've ever spent an afternoon troubleshooting an integration between your email and your website and your course platform, you'll understand the appeal of having one thing that just works. And like I said earlier, one support team to reach out to. It's also brilliant for people who are serious about building an online presence over time. It's almost like you need to see it as your bricks and mortar practice. Kajabi rewards consistency, and the more you build in it, the more it pays back. It's not a quick win. It's a long-term investment in your infrastructure of your online practice. And it is also brilliant for anyone who values simplicity and would genuinely rather pay a bit more to have a less complexity in their life. Because sometimes the most expensive option up front is actually the most economical when you factor in your time, your stress, and your sanity. So if you're nodding along to any of that, then yes, I think Kajabi could genuinely change the way your practice runs online. So if you would like to try Kajabi for yourself, I have a link in the description below that will get you started with a free trial. And if you go on to the subscribe, I do receive a small commission for that. I want to be transparent about that, but it's at no extra cost to you. And I only ever recommend things I actually use and genuinely believe in. So more than 10 years of using Kajabi is, I think, a fairly solid evidence of that. But also, if you sign up through my link for the 30-day free trial, you also get a free template to start you off for practitioners. And if you're still not sure whether Kajabi is the right fit for your specific situation, your practice, your goals, or what you're trying to build, I offer a free 30-minute consult where we can look at that together. There's no sales pressure, there's no obligation, just a proper conversation about whether this makes sense for you and if you like my input around that. The link for that is also in the description below. Now, if this video was helpful, please do subscribe. I put out practical Kajabi content specifically for therapists, coaches, and practitioners who want to build an online practice that actually feels like them. So there's no hype or hustle, just easy to learn tech for thoughtful humans who want to serve other humans. So I'll see you in the next video, and please comment with any questions you have. I'll be delighted to see if I can help you or support you in any way.